Let's talk about books, Shody. Let's talk about you and me. Let's talk about all the weird things and the good things that we read. Let's talk about books.
Hey, welcome back, y'all. Welcome to Adjacent Book Club with Jessica and Shelly and I. And here we are, all in separate parts of Boston. And it's Grateful Week. It's Grateful Week. It's Thanksgiving week. And so I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful for Jessica's friendship.
Aw, I'm grateful for you too.
I am grateful that I have suckered Jody into doing this podcast since she has to hang out with me 2 or 3 times a week. I'm grateful for all of that too. I'm having a blast. we just sit and giggle. That's pretty much our meetings. Our meetings are just sitting around laughing. Yeah, we laugh a lot.
But that's what makes it the best, right?
Yes, agreed. Yes. Well, okay, we'll start with you, Shelly. Shelly, what have you been consuming this week? Okay, you guys, I am a little obsessed with this book, and I highly recommend. It's called Rethinking Success by Douglas Halliday, and it has, you guys who don't really read the second part of self-help books, it has all of the things, those reminders of just good, really good reminders. We were taught that we've wanted certain things in our lives, and do we really need those things? And just really rethinking what is important. It has a good, strong message about how important friendships are. And I think that's timely and relevant. And it's a good book. It's a quick read. The audio's good. I also, sticking with the self-help, not really, but The Revenge of the Tipping Point from Malcolm Gladwell. He does a podcast called Revisionist History. He just has a unique perspective on life. And a couple of years ago, he wrote The Tipping Point, and it was a huge, bestseller. Like, any business person read The Tipping Point, and now he's re-evaluating it for modern times. His storytelling reminds me a little bit of Paul Harvey. It's like the rest of the story situation.
I love that.
And he does a big, huge deep dive to find as much factual information as he can. And a big part of his book is talking about memorializing the Holocaust, and how long it took for the Holocaust museums and for people to actually start talking about the Holocaust, and Jewish families that had lived through the Holocaust didn't want to sit around talking about it. They were kind of, some of them were embarrassed that they were put in that situation. It was very vulnerable to them. They didn't share their stories. So even their, children and family members had no idea about the Holocaust. And finally, one of the TV shows finally did a series on it, and people started speaking freely about it, and museums started being built to share the history of it. I've read before, and I'm sure with your historic reading, Jessica, that there, in Germany, it wasn't taught. They were like, this is a, he talks about driving through Germany. There's not even signs saying, hey, this is where one of the camps was. It's very hard to find the camps. And, I understand. We don't want to remember the stuff, the shit that we did.
Yeah,
the bad stuff.
I'm sure there's some guilt there and stuff, even though most of those people who were even involved in that situation are not, that's not them, but it's their ancestry, right? And feel responsible for some of it,
Yeah. And well, they weren't even educated on it. It was like, there was a war. wars happen, and really brushed under the rug. Even in history books and the U.S., it didn't even, it had a sentence.
Right.
It didn't have a deep dive on it. And thankfully, knowledge is power to me. And so them sharing the story and educating on us, I'm so grateful that it's being discussed and people are sharing it. So if you have time, Revenge of the Tipping Point, highly recommended as audio because Malcolm Gladwell reads it. And he's such an amazing storyteller. If you've never listened to his podcast, I can't recommend it enough. It's very much modern day Paul Harvey.
Good. I love Paul Harvey.
Yeah, I think I'd like that one.
Yeah. I then read Catherine Center's The RomComers, which is adorable little rom-com series. I believe it's being made into a movie. So cute. And the end of her book, sometimes they have messages from the author, and she does a great job just sharing how important rom-coms are.
Oh, cute.
It was really cute. She's super passionate about it. She goes, I know everybody kind of makes fun of this, blah, 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 but these are important books. These bring people joy. And so there's a place for it.
When you were saying that, I think about like when I'm reading a good rom-com, how like this smile just like kind of comes over my face, and I'm just like,
just talking about it.
Yeah.
Just talking about it, Jessica, I could see your demeanor change from, we went from the Holocaust to rom-coms.
Yeah. There's no transition there.
Yeah, there's no transition. Well, we had a Malcolm Gladwell. Yeah.
Yeah.
The other, Jody already read this, but The Intruder for Frida McFadden.
The Intruder, which one?
From Frida McFadden.
Oh.
Oh, God.
That was all my gobbling for this week. And
that's a lot of gobbling.
Well, and The Beast in Me is on Netflix, and it's very suspenseful. I know Jessica started it, and then Jessica recommended
All Her Faults.
All Her Faults. That is I wrote so many notes about this because I was like, this is probably the best thriller with a twist that you will not see coming. I won't spoil it because you're just, the way that it's like layered into each other, the different layers, and every show has, you're like, wow, a different layer that they add to it, and you just don't see it coming.
Right.
Unless you're a complete narcissist or sociopath or whatever, and you watch the first 2 episodes and then you skip to the last one.
Oh, did you do that?
Hell no, I would never do that.
It's like, what?
Somebody else here did.
I did.
Oh, Jody.
What? But I watched the first 4. And that doesn't mean I'm a sociopath.
See how it... all the layers too is what made it like, because every time you think that's what I loved. It's like sometimes when you start watching a show or reading a book, you're like, I already know how this is gonna, like, obviously it's gonna end up this way and this person's the bad guy, right?
But this has a lot of twists.
Yes.
Nowhere.
And you kind of are ended with, you don't really know who the bad guy was, or you just kind of, but I think also I read that it was based on a book.
I saw. I was looking up. It up. So,
and then I kind of like looked into that a little bit more because I was like curious, did that happen to her kid? So the preface it is, this is in the preview that you'll see. Like I saw a preview. They interviewed one of the actors from today's show. It's not a spoiler. It opens up where she sends her kid on a play date, because it turns out she's like working all this, time, and this friend that she thinks that she's met before at school says, hey, can we have a play date? And she's like, yeah, sure. the friend's supposed to pick her kid up, sends the address. She's never actually been to this person's house. And so she shows up to pick her kid up, and it's not the person that she's thought picked her kid up from school. It's like some random address, and she's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Your kid is not here,
and that lady just taking her in and
yes,
let me help you and everything gave me the heebie-jeebies.
Yes.
It was a little too helpful.
Yes. So yeah, but it's actually like one of my worst fears of like showing up there or like sending my kid on a play date, not knowing, and I'm going through all these like mom things, like how does she send her kid to this house and she doesn't even know what the house looks like,
right?
Like,
well, I think we were really lucky as teachers, because most of our kids' friends were in the school that we taught at. And so we had kind of an inside scoop into a lot of the family situation and the kids. And we could say, well, they could just have a play date here, or, I'll keep an eye on them. And so we really were pretty lucky as parents of the students that kind of lived in the area that we were.
Yeah, and that worked out. So
I do feel bad for parents that are working moms and working dads, that they're just kind of, sometimes they're going off of their, well, I had a good vibe of this person, but
what really pissed me off, and I'm only on episode 3, is everybody shaming her.
So that's what bad. So there's some good kind of themes in this, like maternal guilt of like working moms, like I know that we've talked about that, like just as teachers in general, like having our kids sleep under our desk, when they're sick, and you feel guilty because you can't walk away from your job, and here your kid is sick and they just, you can't take them home to their warm bed, kind of thing. So there's a lot of that, and like classism too, like in this, where the way that the volunteering, all of that, and the play dates, and even the moms guilting the other moms.
Yes,
you're not doing enough.
The husband.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. Oh man. I thought like he was going to be a really, really bad guy, but like the Dakota Fanning's husband in this, I was like, just wanted to wring his neck.
I wanted to kick his ass. She's living with your brother. They financially take care of the brother and the sister.
Mm-hmm.
You can kiss my ass.
Well, you're talking about Sarah's husband.
Yeah, yes. I'm talking about the family of the mom who was supposed to pick up the kid.
Yeah.
Her husband, who's a teacher, and he's like, I've got this, class that we've had play practice or something. I forgot what it was that he was doing, but and I don't know how far you've gotten, but okay, this is one spoiler. He's never actually teaching that class.
Yeah.
He needed a break. He needed a break from his life. He's trying to like do all the mom things and have launched a career.
Yeah.
And he never gave her flowers. He just was like, yeah, good job, whatever. You just won the biggest account of all times.
Yeah.
I thought Sarah Snook, man, I think she's such a good crier.
Yeah.
She can cry on command. I was like, man, and that red hair and those blue eyes, and how she could just cry like that. But that house that house was gorgeous.
I know. I love the like English driveway with the rocks.
That is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, that house. I did not see that coming, because I didn't really like her outfit when she went to go pick up her kid. And then when she pulls up to that house, I'm like, holy moly, I did not see that coming.
I think I'll agree with you too. Now I'm going back and thinking, I'm like, yeah. Right.
I
think I remember telling Eddie, man, they have some money.
Yeah. She was in Succession, so I knew that she would only live in a quality house.
Yeah, right.
She's a great actress.
She is.
Fiona Fanning, every time I see her as an adult, I just still remember her as like a little kid. It's hard to make the shift sometimes.
Yeah. And it's funny because like she's a big name, and I would say she had her character didn't develop as much as involvement as I thought it was going to.
I agree. Yeah. But anyway, it's a great story. I'm sorry I skipped ahead. I like a series.
I feel like that was too much for you.
Too much.
You got to 4 and you skipped to 8.
Yeah,
I didn't even do 6.
I got to 5. I almost got to 6.
Yeah.
So, but did you understand how they had gotten to? Because this one had like a lot of like build.
It had a lot of build up.
So I know that's where you're like, wait, how did we get here?
I got anxious.
No, she didn't.
I've done that with books before, but it's usually when I'm really, really into a book, I want to know like how this is going to end. But
yes,
I should have done that with Wedding People, which I finally finished.
Oh, good.
Begrudgingly.
Ethan goes, why don't you just stop reading? And I go, because I kind of do want to know where this ends, but it just never gave me that like warm, fuzzy feeling of like being connected to her. I couldn't connect to her. I think that's what it is. I'm like, the whole time I'm like, what is it about this? I loved the storyline and how she, honestly, I liked the storyline and how she, where it started and how she developed over time. And, obviously she didn't kill herself, but I couldn't connect to her.
Yeah.
I just didn't feel that like warm, fuzzy feeling where I wanted to see or find value in what she was doing, or just, I don't know. I did connect to the husband. I felt bad for him a lot. So,
yeah, I got it. Well, I'm glad you finished it.
Yes, I did. And as I was walking on Monday, if you come into my neighborhood, they put up those little libraries in every mailbox.
I love it.
So there's like 5 new ones. And okay, Jody, you're gonna laugh at this, but they have in all of the ones they have the Math in My World or whatever book. Like AISD math adoption.
Yes,
it's funny, and they spread them out in everyone because I just kind of like peek in there. So, but I went to this one on Salkin Cliff, and there were so many. I was like, ooh, it's really hard to choose one. So I'm really excited. But I just picked up The Riviera House by Natasha Lester, going back to my World War II roots. I just read the first chapter last night, and so I'm excited about that. She works in the Louvre, and becomes like a spy by part of the resistance of like, I guess, sneaking art off so that to protect it, to can't go to Germany. So that's kind of like, I'm kind of excited to see where that goes. But anyway, yeah. So come around Village of Western Oaks, and if you are looking for a good book, so.
Take a picture of it. I want to see how they do them.
Okay.
We don't have mailboxes in our neighborhood. Everything's at your house.
Yeah. Well, there were a few houses that had the little libraries in their yards, and then all of a sudden they just started popping up, and it's funny. It's like every street now has it. They're big red. You can't miss them.
So I love that. Love that. Is the city of Austin doing it, or is it?
I'm guessing it was our neighborhood.
That's great. When I was in Fort Collins, they had one right by their mail station. And I was like, oh, I would like to get a book out of here. But then I remembered somebody said you have to put one back. And I didn't know.
Yeah, I was going to go put The Wedding People. But I mean, it's you're like some other point. No, because somebody else. Like, somebody might want to read it. But actually, it's not. I've heard a lot of people love it. I'm going to, next week I have a PTSA, and I was just talking to them about it because we were going to do a little white elephant, and people were like, get stuff from your home or something. And I said, you know what? I just hosted this party with a book exchange and it was really fun. And so that's what we're going to do, where we write like the 3 adjectives and you wrap the book and you can only pick the book based on the 3 adjectives on the outside of the book. And that's where I got the wedding people from. So I'm going to pass it along in that to my.
What are your adjectives going to be?
I've been
Stupid, boring, poorly written.
No, you have to think of really good ones that like kind of take people in a different direction. I had read The Surrogate. I don't even know if I've talked about this by McFadden.
Which
on here, The Surrogate. That one was really good. And the book was so very, you were attracted to the book because the outside of the book was pink, the pages. Maybe that's why I picked it, but it was my first and only book I've read by McFadden because I've always kind of been scared to get too scared reading them. But this one is about a woman who wants to have a baby, and someone in her office, and makes me think of you, Jody, because remember when I was trying to get pregnant, you're like, I'll carry a baby for you. You're muted, Jody.
I would say that to people, and I was like, that is so rude. Why would you do that? I don't know why.
It's not, but as long as I don't think you would have wound up being a sociopath. I think it was out of love, but
right.
She offered her uterus to anybody.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. That's so rude. I read The Surrogate as well. I think my kids gave it to me. I don't know, guys. I'm having a problem. I just finished The Boyfriend by Frida McFadden. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes her books, I'm just like, no offense, this is stupid. Like, sometimes I get kind of mad at her books.
Yeah.
Need to take a break.
Yeah. Well, the going back to the adjectives for that one, I had put like motherly. I think I put psycho, and it was so like the 3 where they were like, what?
That's so fun.
Where they're like, how do these go together, kind of thing. So
and then you're like, cute cover.
Yeah. So I have to think of something that like makes it, very like, ooh, mysterious.
Well,
for the wedding people, I'm gonna think hard about this one.
Yes.
That's fun. I love that.
No, I hear you. Sometimes I get trapped by the covers.
Yes. Yeah.
So I have a little bone to pick with you, Jess.
What?
You misled us.
What?
We went to backspin.
Oh no! You're kidding.
2 thumbs down.
What happened? No, maybe just because you didn't go with me.
Maybe so. See,
what were your peeves about it?
Well, I'll tell you the good things.
Okay.
Things. There is plenty of TVs. There's
plenty of parking.
Plenty of parking. Good drink options, definitely. Lots of space. My downfalls, I didn't like the food very much.
Really? What did you get?
We got the Texas Philly steak.
Oh, I haven't had that.
It wasn't that bad. It just wasn't like, woo.
It was dry.
Yeah, but sometimes Philly steaks can be that.
Well, I think it was the timing of the week. We went on a Wednesday.
Yeah,
I think that
if it was a game time, I could see why it's a big draw for sure. But our waitress, she was adorable, no names, but I think she forgot that she was waiting on us. So we were bussing our own tables and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, you guys just had the worst experience.
But my creme de la creme of the to it was they have that unisex bathroom and it has a urinal, and I don't
maybe bathrooms with I'm trying to I can't remember the bathroom there. Maybe I just haven't really
there's 2.
Okay.
I went to the one that was closer, and it's a unisex one. And I am not a fan of urinals. They put that gross, non-smelly disc in there that makes the whole thing smell like really bad. I'm just like, you might as well just have the urine smell.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Shelly said it looked like they had just splattered it with like their DNA everywhere.
Okay, but Jody, we've been to buckets and used the restroom together.
I know. Same for where do I like to go? Posy.
That's one of my favorite stories. We're like in buckets and we're all in Jody and I are, there's no stalls, but there's multiple toilets and we're using the restroom and there's another lady in there who winds up asking for like a recommendation of like a realtor. So we just haven't started having this conversation.
Yeah.
We're all just in the restroom.
If there's no stalls, you're all peeing like in a row.
I don't know, something like that, right?
It's really
like
weird.
one big open room.
Oh my weird. And I don't know. Yes, buckets. No, thank you.
Well, I hope y'all recommended me as your favorite realtor.
Worse.
What? Yeah, or maybe it was like a lawyer or something.
I think it's a lawyer.
A lawyer. Yes. Okay.
Well, we would always say your name.
Yes.
Then you
I was like, wait, let me circle this back. We would have. It wasn't you, and so
I think it was an estate lawyer.
Yes, you're right.
If
You're right.
you need a criminal lawyer, I got you covered. But a state lawyer, not so much.
I love, and instead of can you spare a square, it's like, do you? I know you're mid-P. Does anybody know a good estate sell attorney?
That was the other thing. It was like the most random conversation that we're having.
Why we're popping a squat.
You're using those Kegel muscles. I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Was that? Did you say estate sell?
Yeah. So also, but I'm willing to give it another chance with you.
Okay, so maybe our bar foods are different. The wings there, that's what we always get. They're really crispy, and there's a lot of meat on the bone and stuff. The fried pickles, the battered fries. Don't get the hand cut fries. I will always say that.
Battered fries are good.
Yes,
and their chips are good.
Yes, the chips and queso, and then what Issa loves, the pretzel there. It's hot and gooey and doughy. So
I'll give you another chance with you. But Shelly wants us to start going to Teller. Oh, you went. You went with her.
Jessica was
right.
Yeah, winner. Jessica.
Oh yeah, I want to go again. We got to do that. And bring the husbands too, because I think Eddie would love it.
Yeah.
It was super fun. I loved that. I also loved that it was only through halftime. So there was like a big, I don't know if I could have done it for the second half of the game.
No way.
But I love that they took that into consideration. That's smart.
Okay,
very smart.
We're talking about Waterloo Monday night football. They have a trivia and a bingo, and Jessica won.
Yes.
Good job, Jess.
Her first go, she walks in and she kicks ass.
I love it.
And she wins the bingo, and it's very funny and very engaging, and the people there are lovely. Do you remember the bartender's name?
Oh, I can't remember. I'm terrible with names.
Yeah. Well, and so, now when you like make a comment on somebody's social media page, now I'm seeing Benita's page like every day.
Oh, okay.
That girl does something fun every night.
Oh, wow.
I thought like, oh, Monday night is her thing. Okay, cool. Then the next day it was like, I'm at a game. Every night this week I'm like, wow.
She's living the life. She also drives a cute little car too. Her little blue BMW.
She's so cute.
She's zipping around town in it. But yeah, she won trivia.
Yeah, she was. I mean, it was like I was at the table of badasses with my 3 correct answers.
Yeah.
And mostly from just listening to the TV, like Las Vegas, live from Las Vegas. Oh, so fun. We'll have to do it again with the husbands.
Yes.
Okay, Jody has.
Y'all keep talking. Y'all keep talking.
Yeah, we
I
will.
love y'all.
Bye.
I'll see you later tonight.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Celebrate.
Okay, where are you heading off to, Jessica? You're leaving on Monday.
I am headed to visit my family in New Orleans. That's our little tradition. We go for Thanksgiving. I stay with my aunt, and we kind of celebrate with like my aunt and my mom's 2 youngest brothers. So like the 3 youngest of the 8, that I was really close to growing up. So we'll stay there, and it's always Mateo's birthday because he's my turkey baby. And so, yeah, we'll go to a Pelicans game on Monday night to celebrate his birthday, and we have a little routine. And Eddie will play golf with my uncle. Mateo's going to get to join them this year, so he's real excited about that. And yeah, we'll go. Our favorite little place we always love to go to is Luke's. And we get a little seafood tower, and then we walk around the French Quarter, and we're going to go see Wicked, the second part of Wicked.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
Do you ever go to Jacquemus?
No, I have not been.
Oh,
So, but I know you're talking about.
Yeah, if you have time. I mean,
It's interesting during Thanksgiving time because a lot of things are closed in the quarter.
I bet.
So it kind of the other place we'll probably pop over to Roosevelt's, and I'd love to see the Christmas decorations there.
Oh yeah, Roosevelt's,
and have a Sazerac in the Sazerac bar there. So yeah, I don't know why we've never been to Jacquemus. I've heard, I know what it is, but we've never maybe because we've had the kids with us most of the time.
Will you please go have an Irish coffee for me and send me a picture?
Sure.
I'll send you the link.
Yeah.
I love New Orleans. It's probably like the last break they get before the snowball.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, their Christmas and New Year's Eve is just nuts. And so this is probably their last week to really take a breather. That's so fun. Well, you guys, I'll see you in a little bit.
I know. What are y'all going to be doing for Thanksgiving?
Camping.
Oh, that's right. We talked about this. Yeah. That's exciting. We need to go camping soon. We haven't been in forever. So.
We have an RV, so it's not.
I know.
It's not the same.
Oh, we have this date on the calendar in October that always says a good weekend for camping because we used to like to go on that weekend, but then the kids got older and just, all their activities.
Life's so busy. Yeah.
But we keep it. It's like a permanent date on the calendar in October where we say it's a good weekend for camping.
Oh, that's so fun. Well, y'all, I mean, y'all can start your camping life after the kids go off to college. Join us in the RV life.
Sounds good.
Okay, sign us out.
All right. Texas.
Yeehaw!